We back. I was looking forward to doing roll call, but then my tablet didn't work. And I was frantically searching for when Wacom tells you to reboot, but you really, really don't want to. What are you supposed to do? And I think there is a solution to that, but I am not a knower of it. La-Mulana 2 launching. Unable to sync. Got that syncing feeling. And there we go. Hello. Let me roll up my sleeves. Hello, everyone. How we feeling? You feeling okay? Are we feeling audio levels? I wonder if I move my mic a little bit further away, you get fewer mouth noises. I feel like I've got a very... Well, I don't know. Whatever the quality of a mouth is that makes it make noise in a microphone, that isn't the kind of noise that you want. Oh, you got the post-con sads. That's too bad. But you know what? That's just because you had such a good time while you were there, right? Presumably. I hope you did. Yes, Ms. Roy. I saw your clip. Dronon posted it to me. It was so much swearing. But it was good. It was good. Post-con depression, yeah. I'm feeling good. I've been having a good time with Godot. You know, I'm getting into the zone a little bit. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I can think of a thing that I want to do and just have it happen, as opposed to, you know, being like slogging through the mud, the syntax, the not knowing how to do things. I mean, I feel like I'm making a mess along the way, but I'm having a good time. Jemmy, oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope Wednesday is looking up. Godot flow state. The Godot state. Hello, Ath, as well. Hello, everybody. I didn't do my roll call, so I didn't get to make eye contact with you all. Ellie, Jimmy, Ath, Nox, Doric, Eric here, yeah, Ms. Roy, Joey Jojo, Anosep, Rouge Guy, Vulajin, VHGS, Video Hella Games. So, I don't know. Guy, Lily, Mira, Derek, Rainu. Yeah, okay. Godot Robot. Yeah, nobody really seems to know how it's pronounced. Oh yeah, we're out of DST Limbozome. Yeah, because who's the straggler? The UK, Europe, I guess, just does a little bit later. It's pronounced exactly like that. Did you say that because there's also not a canonical pronunciation for that character? I've always said Godot because of the play, but I don't actually know. Flowdot. Oh, Tina, hello. I didn't see you there. Sending out resumes. Yeah. Well, hopefully some nice relaxing La-Mulana. Some nice relaxing hell. will set your mind at ease. And tomorrow's a new day, you know? Okay. I'm going to start by finishing off this coffee. And we're going to take a look at our notes because I checked into the VOD earlier just to see, like, what were we even doing? And we need to empty our pockets again. I think that is the main thing. Yeah, you're allowed to do anything if your code's compiling, right? Right. Notes. Oh, you know what I went through and I collapsed all of these. I wonder if is this metadata saved somehow? Like which ones are collapsed and which ones aren't? Okay. What do we know about the Eternal Prison? Everybody settle in. It's a cozy time for puzzle solving here. Vuljan, hello. This is Obsidian, which is a highly customizable note-taking program that deals with markdown files. It's mostly just raw text. And if you pay them a little bit of money, it'll sync across your devices, or you can set up like a Dropbox to do it if you like. It's good. I like it a lot. It's become, I've used it for a couple of years now, maybe coming up on 3, and I don't know how I managed without it. And so I don't know if it's the perfect La-Mulana note-taking thing, but it's just what I use to take notes, so it's good. Yeah, I think the most impressive thing about it is the community sort of plug-in, what do you call that, marketplace. There's a lot of people making cool stuff for it. Yeah, mostly JavaScript, I guess. All right, so Nettie is someone who is the former guard of the underworld, and she told us that if we are to pass through 7 gates, we need to do it in a particular order, but the order has changed. But the words signifying the order have not changed. And the order is, we've got it down here, these. But we're missing a couple of the items. We don't have a breastplate, and we don't have rustic clothing. We have another note about Brahma asking questions. Something about a red light. It does make me think that the Brahma questions has something to do with color, though. Okay, and we know that there's another way of interpreting the Dark Star Lord's footprints, and it has to do with this symbol here. But as I've said before, we don't have all of the mantras necessary to do that, I don't think. Derek, that's the nice thing, is if you just treat it as a place to dump text, it's very useful. Just download it and start typing, and whatever you have. Actually, you know what? The critical thing that I think is most valuable about it is it's got this concept called a daily note, and there's just a button that says open daily note, and it just makes an MD file, a markdown file, text file, and you can just start dumping stuff in there. And so you can just look at all your daily notes and see what if I go through my daily notes, it'll be like an email I was drafting outside of the actual email client, the list of food that I'm ordering, or like a grocery list or something like that. And you can just treat it like trash. It's fine. It's just a place to put ideas, so that when you think, oh yeah, where was that? You just look through your notes and you can find it. Anyway, I find it useful. duat room. Oh yeah, how are we doing on notes? Hey Jeffy, how you doing? We're checking to see. Oh, we got a yeah, we did get a map. So we should go through and name these rooms. So let's actually do that right now. Let's make a little to-do list. Eurydice was turned to stone for breaking the code of the underworld. I think this is Eurydice right here. That's my theory. The Song of Paradise, played by her husband. Well, we're not her husband, but we could maybe get the harp. Problem is, it's literally too expensive for us to buy. A rage-filled face, warped with murderous intent, they who wield excessive power. So we know that we're missing a mantra here. We went through, and I think the sort of like the spiky bits coming off of this one is a mantra that we do not yet possess. Eurodice. I like Eurodice. It's like Europop. Eurydice. I think it's Eurydice, yeah. Stepping through a gate where what you hold is stolen will be counted, but step through the gate where it is not, and we shall not. So it's a little confusing to me because to me that sounds like stepping through a gate where you hold the item that is required means that it'll be taken from you. But step through a gate where you don't have the item that is required of you and you fucking die, which is not the case. We just get dumped in front of Zelpud, which is tantamount to death. So, a bit of a question mark there for me. Another conversation with Brahma. Pure waters, undefiled clear water. I mean, maybe clear is the color there. Maybe there's a color thing going on. Izanami is down here. There's a fake gate. And past the gates, there is a deep valley called Blikjandapol. But I've heard stories that suggest otherwise. That past the fake gate, there lies a demon called this guy. He takes the form of a man. And you control the force of destruction, blah, blah, blah. Okay. There seemed to be some sort of secret to the fake gate. Okay. Well, if we can figure out which one is the fake gate, maybe we can do something about it. Because I can imagine the fake gate is either this one, which is suspended at the top of the room and is otherwise inaccessible, or it has to do with the blank one. But there are two blank ones, I think. Are there two blank ones? Yeah, there's one here that's blank, and there's one here that's blank. So I don't think that has anything to do with the fakeness of them. So I think maybe it's the one at the top. And that makes sense, because Blikjandapol is right there. For pronunciation, okay, Vulajin says, Ajitsu Kitaka Hikone. Okay. Ajitsu Kitaka Hikone. Okay. Hikone's maybe easy because I've been to a place called Hikone before, or at least Hakone. Kitaka Ajitsu. Okay, well, I'll do my best. Okay, so with that context, let's, among the gates of hell lies a fake gate. This one. Past the gates, there's a deep valley. It's more of a pit / ice cream cone. And there, okay, so if we managed to go through this, maybe that was the mistranslation. is that it's sort of like it's up, the gate is above a deep valley. But I've heard stories that suggest otherwise. That past the fake gate there, so it's not as fake as we thought maybe, that it Jitsukataka Hikone, Jitsukataka Hikone, who takes the form of blah, blah, blah. Okay, so there's some sort of secret. Whoopsie daisy. So, a secret here. Those who have died cannot return to the world of the living. Let those who would defy this, whomever they be warned. The dead may not even gaze upon the world of the living. The living should be grateful simply for being alive. Yeah, we keep going back to the surface, and it's fine. A Jisoo. Okay. A Jisoo kita haka hikone. Last Gate to Hell has endured several eras. Do we know Last Gate to Hell? There was a place that's called like Final Gate or something like that. It's the place where... Yeah, Last Gate to Hell. Yeah, this is Last Gate to Hell. Last Gate to Hell has endured several eras. The gate's decoration was done by Hell's hand. Okay. The unadorned gates are also gates to Hell. Okay. The first gate will take something from your person. Okay. Going beyond the fake gates? Okay. I think I also want to do... I don't think we went through this one yet. We want to cross the... What is it called? River Styx. Also, we haven't gotten to there yet, but I know that there was some note about dissonance, and maybe we need to be going back to the places where we killed bosses, because when we killed Vritra, we collected some dissonance. So maybe we need to go back to where we fought the other bosses. Maybe we're supposed to have been collecting dissonance this whole time. The younger brother of the man who was murdered by the trickster asked the guard Modgood where his brother's soul was to be found. When all weep for your brother, his revival will be permitted. However, the trickster has a heart of stone and will not weep, so he's not coming back. So sad. Do not attempt to face her in the nakedness of innocence. Nothing innocent about my nakedness. The immortal giant who takes the form of an eagle, hurls Vigor. His soul departed from his body, wanders Yggdrasil. Unless his soul can be returned to a body immortal, he shall remain. Yeah, hell just absolutely. What is that called? Sea lioning in. Okay, and we also found Eresh Kigal. Oh, and she answered a bunch of stuff for us, like, where is dissonance? I don't know. But there's more than one generation of children living down here. The sky people. Captured twins. This was interesting to me, but it didn't really seem like there was much information from it. The twins of our race who were captured by the third children, our race was thought to have been exterminated by the mother. but there must have been a few survivors, just like myself here in Eglana. With so few of us left, there's nothing we can do, irrespective of whether those born after us take advantage of the civilization we created or are destroyed by the mother. We will wait for the destructive end. We have no more reason to remain in this world. Okay, well, that's all well and good, but that gives me no information of a puzzle-solving-y sort of way. Man, Excite Bike kicks so much ass. How can you not be happy listening to that? Okay, well, maybe we should play the actual video game now, huh? And I think the way we do that is we come in via blue tube, we fibula across, we take the Bligenda Bowl gate to over here, and we start mapping it. So yeah, I think we got it. We gotta believe. Coming in a little hot, sorry. Is that okay? My ducking working all right? I'm a little surprised that if you are electrified with Mjolnir and you go into the hot springs, that you don't just electrocute yourself instantly. I feel like that would be a La-Mulana-esque sort of thing. Oops. You know what game I fired up yesterday? Was the game Rock On in UFO 50. What a neat little game. Have I played Noida? No, I would like to get into Noida at some point. Friend of the stream, Fury Forged, is one of the world's experts in Noida. And every time I think about it, I'm like, dang, I should play some Noida. Oops. Yeah, Rock On Island. Yeah, that's the name of it. Yeah, it made me remember how clever so many of the games in UFO 50 is. You know what? This is going terribly. We're already half health. Well, and how are we doing on money? And we're not allowed to warp out. This is not going to be a good run. We're just going to map a few rooms. It's going to be fine. Yeah, it's actually, it wouldn't be a problem if it was just magma. It's the poisonous part that is a problem, only because Lumiza can't help but just start chugging whatever liquid she's immersed in. Now, I'm going to wager that it's the same thing over here. Yes. Now, we did warp out successfully a couple of times last time, so I wonder if our pal over here has anything new to say. I love that little distortion effect. It's normally I would be offended by it because it distorts the pixel grid itself. But the fact that it is like an otherworldly sort of thing. Hey, look who it is. It's a me. No, nothing new. Actually, maybe we haven't successfully... Well, maybe we didn't come this way. Well, hold on. Yeah, it looks like it violates reality. Okay, I think maybe this is all Inazumi. Oh, it's her soul. Interesting. Was it always that? Hey, Crits, how's it going? Whatever. This is a doomed run. We're just here for the names of the rooms. Yeah, the gloomed run. In the gloom half of hell. You're working late, egrets. Well, yeah, cozy on up. Get yourself a snack. It's time for hell. We did save buying the ferry, right? Find a small secret, find a big secret. Huh. Are you actually being helpful? Interesting. Oh yeah. Let's put that on our little ad hoc to-do list as well. Yeah, you can keep it to yourself. Tartarus. Yep. You know, I'm really surprised there aren't spikes here, in retrospect. Fine. Listen, I didn't want this run anyway. Yeah, you know what? Let's dump our cash as well. Let's get $3. Hey, Mir. Yeah, we started a little bit later just because my computer needed to reboot. So the stream was sort of interrupted. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I was looking at my weights count. We need $5 now. Something tells me they don't refill regularly. Oh no, maybe they do. I don't think I know what a memory gate is, guy. So I think the ticket is actually probably to get 1 extra gold. Shuriken ammo is always good, right? We got plenty of weights. Oh, yeah, okay, got it. The, like, little mini checkpoint. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, is there one that's closer than the one in Valhalla? Oh, yeah, it's this one. But that requires going all the way to whatever this is called. Not Malice. Chaos, right? But I guess we could do that. Yeah. I mean, which one do we have queued up right now? This one. That's not what we want. Okay, so we should get $1 before proceeding, because the thing that bit us last time was accidentally getting $2, which for someone like Charon means that we are absolutely rolling in it. All right, we've got our $1. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save. And actually, we'll drop a hard save just on the off chance we accidentally hit a checkpoint and blah, 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 you know. Not today. It's a nice little coin animation. The other thing is we wouldn't have this this fun drop, right? If we came in from a different spot. That would be very funny if you have unlocked hell and have 0 coins. Enemies are more likely to drop coins and actually maybe like push them slightly in your direction as they spawn. Wait, Mir, are you serious? But yeah, Mir, okay, yes, that is what I'm talking about, but it sounds like maybe that is actually the case. Yeah, we'll wait on it for now. Am I going the right way? I'm going the right way. And I'm going to see if I can actually jump this time. And into the drink. You are not serious. Okay. Oh, I gotta be careful attacking bats. Yeah, it's actually, you know what might be the ticket is something that does more damage or goes faster. Nope. No. No, thank you. None for me. That was close. Hey Ash, how's it going? Okay, are we going the right way so far? I think we're going the right way so far. And then we go up. We can go up the first one, and that'll be fine. Oh, hell yeah. Pizza and tabletop role-playing games. Hello. Oh, look at that. Whee! Ooh, uh-oh. Huh. What? Okay. Why stop here? Is this gonna go real bad for us? What are the odds that we get knocked off this platform and we fall past the checkpoint? Nope. Let's scan it first, I guess. This is the Eternal Prison, a land where the souls of the dead gather. The Prison of Gloom. Sure, yeah. Safe. We did it. Now, we can't warp here, but we can get back in, maybe. One G, no more. Yeah, the sweet spot is very tight for old Charon. I think this one is unlabeled, maybe? Or it's labeled, but it doesn't have a glyph on it? Perhaps? Yeah. Because if we go to... It was Divine Fortress where we found all these, right? This... has all the... Oh, wait, no. No, it's something in the upper left. It's like a circle-y thing. Yeah, these ones don't have that element in the upper left there. Okay, okay. Interestingly, this isn't one of them, though. Okay, so, well, we won't put it in here then. We'll mark it here. But this kind of makes me think that this is a trick. Maybe this is the fake one, right? This is going to dump us out in Blickjanda Bowl. Yeah, Obsidian. We were talking a little bit about it earlier. ish. Oh yeah, it's definitely one of those things that you can spend a lot of time tweaking, but I feel like the less time you spend tweaking it, actually the like purer your experience is, because you're not spending a bunch of time like, you know, noodling with stuff. But yes, it's very powerful. Yeah, so let's not go in this one just yet. Yeah, that comes right out of the box, basically, Ash, because if you, like, I'm not using it for this, right? But if I type, you know, a couple of opening things, right, then you can see all my, like, recent stuff, and I can just, you know, this links to itself. It's very, very easy. Mott's feather is proof of judgment. It lies beyond the Dark Star-Lord's footprint, where the last step is inverted. Okay, well, we know where that is. That's, what is it? What is there? Neckbert, the Domu parrot, whatever? Neckbat. Thank you. Typo fixed. Oh, and there's some illustration here. Which I think is just showing, is that Anubis doing the feather weighing? And Crocomire there on the left. And Osiris, Isis. My Egyptian pantheon is ancient Egyptian pantheon is not especially good. Thoth riding Amit is the Crocomire. Yeah. Oh, is it Horus? Okay, let's jump down here and do this. That was a close one. Oh, it is Eurydice. I want to hear that sound just once more. This is my only remaining desire. Why does she get such a big box, I wonder? Whatever. Yuri dice? Oh, no. Yeah, it is a, I mean, I'm treating it more like an NPC identifier like we have these ones, right? We also haven't been over here. Just trying to see if there are any other obvious, like, oh yeah. Don't know how to get there. Don't know how to survive this. This as well. There's also something mysterious here with the ferry. Okay, sure. Please. I get it, lady. Okay. What is the best way to escape now? Because we want to lock in. Well, we want to. Right, if we die, we go back up to the save point. And then the question is, if we can warp in, that would be cool. But in order to warp in, we need to warp out first. And the best way to do that, I think, is probably climbing up, making the annoying jump again, and try going into this door. Or maybe actually, you know what? I appreciate Charon only going halfway across, because that probably means that we can double jump to the boat and not have to do the whole $1 rigmarole over and over. Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you. Now, this really is just about easy access to Eurydice, right? Ah! We can't actually get up to the checkpoint any more easily. Close one. Okay, so that will actually let us leave if we, I think if we go that way, that just ejects us. So we could do that. Let's do that just to play it safe. Doesn't seem so safe to me. Not even once. Not even for a second. Well, actually, it looks like we just warped right back into it. We out. We did it. Zelpud, you'll never guess where I've been. If you were any other person, I would feel bad for you. Hey, Ruick. And Benjinx, hello. All right, so here's a question. Is that going to show up in our little wheel here? No. What about here? Ah, there we go. Look at that. Eternal prison. And here we are. Beautiful. Now we can safely experiment with this one, but I wonder if this ejects us to... Yeah, look at that. I was right. Called it. This is a fake one. Takes us to Brabbergabberder. Blabap, a Blink Jandapole. Yeah, we can go directly to... Hooray! Not just any prison. The Eternal Prison. Now, before I start drawing connecty lines between these two areas, I want to know if they actually interact with one another at all. Because let me just throw in the scratch layer here. What's the dividing line? The dividing line is like this, right? I mean, let's just, I don't know if I actually looked at the map here fully to see if we can see how it would theoretically join up with something. So what do we see? We see that there's an extra cell up here. Hello, by the way, worse. And this goes down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then over 4. So we don't have enough room here. Or no, it goes over 3. Okay, we do have enough room. Okay, now does this look like it's supposed to socket somewhere nicely in? Like, not really. This happens to work out, but I don't think it's supposed to be like that. This is all just on a separate scratch layer, if that's what you mean. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I can move these into a spot that's nearby. Like, didn't Chamber of Birth had something like this, where there were like 2 halves, right? But I think the spatial relationship there maybe was important. I forget. Maybe they were on the same map, though, the same grid. I mean, is it Eternal Prison and Eternal Prison like Gloom as like a small variant to it? I guess we could tint it slightly differently, but I'm okay with having the exotic, different thing about Eternal Prison being that it's got 2 disconnected areas. Yeah. Okay, well, here's what I'm thinking. We'll leave it like this for now because it's fine. They can exist comfortably like this. Maybe actually I bump one out, the right hand side, out one and down one. But the thing that I don't want to do yet is draw connecty lines between them, because that's where, you know, if we do discover that there is actually a relationship between them, that's rewriting a bunch of stuff, which is annoying. Because the whole mantra thing, yeah, okay. That's actually cool then, that if that was, you know, like sort of a critical piece of information, like, oh, you need to, yeah, use the fact that they're separate, or take that into consideration when you're figuring out where the mantra location is. Anywho, let's move our little to-do list just here for now. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, egrets. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. But for my own sanity, I am going to separate them, because it's starting to get a little bit confusing for my poor little brain. Okay. I think that's it. Like if I just hit delete. Yeah. That's correct. So we're going to use the transform command. It's a very real thing. The mantras are real and can hurt you. Okay, there we go. And the reason we did that as a transform and not a move. So we can go to the floating notes layer and we can just sort of broadly select that whole region, making sure we're getting everything, and just redo the transform. Boop. And that should, unless I've wildly messed up, move everything into the places where it's supposed to be. Yep. And then we just need to do the same with room names. And I'm actually going to turn off the... Oh, no, I can't turn off the map. That's dangerous. Do this, and this, and this. Now I'll turn off the map and grab all of those. I think that's it. This is very tedious, I'm sorry. But that's just how it goes sometimes. Boop. Okay. Yeah, that's not ideal. We'll figure that out later. Ooh, look at that. They're not even touching anymore. No, I really should move it down and over, shouldn't I? God damn it. Oh, did I... Wait, did I mess up? Oh, whoops, yeah. Hee hee. Ah! Don't do that. There we go. And then the room names. Okay. This looks somewhat more acceptable to me. Okay. Right. Eto, bleh. Can I? Wait. Oh, can I? Oh, ah. Hold on. Let's see if I can do it. Almost. Close enough. Okay. So. This one. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I know what I'm going to do. I am going to make a new layer, and we're going to call this Hell Connections. And it's just going to be a separate layer, and it's going to be all doodly, and it's going to be for just these lines. And we'll fill it in later when we know exactly what's going on. Okay, and we're going to add a big, ugly stroke to it. So if I accidentally put something on the wrong layer, we will instantly know. Okay. So this one goes out. This one goes to here. So I kind of wonder offhand if there's iconography here that is at all similar to this symbol. We haven't tried this one yet. This line is okay because it's within a region, and that's fine for me. This one goes out, but I think that's just because we don't have the right item yet. And I think both of these go out too, don't they? Save. Here we go. Happy Trans Visibility Day, indeed. Goodness me. Hello. Welcome. Aviancer, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. It's a bird. It's a bird in a plane. It's Aviancer. Mikey Dude, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Cartography Zone. Hi, everybody. We're mapping the video game La-Mulana 2, which is fun and a little bit brain-bending, but we're making a lot of progress here. Yeah, likewise, maybe. How are you doing? Linny Loodle? Hello. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're in hell, which always a good sign. And we are still trying to sort of suss out the puzzle because there's a bunch of doors, and when you go through the doors, it strips you of an item. But some of the doors just eject you most of the time into Icefire Treetop, our favorite area in the whole game. So that's convenient. But I think it's because we don't have the right item, or maybe we're doing it in the wrong order. So we need to find some more items and also piece together what the correct order is. Yeah, nothing ever bad happens in hell, that's for sure. Yeah, in a land with poison lava, what more can be done to hurt us, really? It's a walk in the cake, a complete piece of park. I like that. TRISB. All right, so dollars to donuts, we need to get that harp and free Eurydice from her torment as a speaking statue. And that is what's going to unlock these laser gates and maybe this doorway is going to be important, which makes me think that we've got lots of other stuff to do before we're supposed to be go meddling around in hell. Thank you, Mikey. I made it myself. You'd think, Nene, but once you've got an ice cloak that renders magma absolutely not a problem, they needed to up the ante somehow. And they decided that they would, play into the fact that Lumisa can't help it chug whatever she's swimming around in. So they made it poison. Oh yeah, this is Boer. Yeah, everyone in La-Mulana too is thirsty, if you know what I mean. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Let's look at our little to-do list here. Names in hell. Yeah, we're still working on that. We got Tartarus. We're gonna have to go up one, and then we'll check this room, and we'll go through this door because we haven't done that yet. Hooray! That wasn't so bad, actually. Okay, this is the tricky jump. Do I want a tip for convenience? I think that is against the spirit of Hell Temple or Gloom Zone. I will suffer. This is also Tartarus. Did you mention what you were doing, Heavy Answer? More nuclear option, perhaps? Then I will suffer greatly. Hooray! Chamber of Spikes. I wonder why they call it that. Oh yeah, actually I did peek in to see you playing Absalom. Yeah, I saw you playing it like a while ago and picked it up as a result and played a little bit of it. It seems really neat. I didn't get that far. I think I got to like one of the first, if not the first boss, like a large orc or goblin or something, and it did not go well. Hey, Whis. Don't send cats. Okay, we gotta scan this. We know this one. Wait a second. Gatekeeper's room. So this is also Chamber of Spikes. Unless I'm incorrect, that looks identical as far as I know. Yeah. But there's a pretty mechanics to parry and deflect. Yeah? Yeah, all right. I'm into it. Into the lava. Okay, so for now at least, this one is also an ejection. And that's this one. Whoops, what? How did that even happen? I think I hit a keyboard shortcut that maybe La-Mulana happened to intercept even though I was in Photoshop. That is the right one, right? Yeah. Wait, no, no, no. Whoa, is there... Hold on. Maybe there is some subtle difference because there's another one of these here. Oh, no. I think we might need to do some careful analysis. Do those look different to you? This one and this one? They look the same to me. Huh. Gotta be, yeah. Okay. So that leaks out to the real world. All right. Yeah, they do. So maybe, I mean, that's a detail. It's a small screenshot of the larger image. So it's possible that I clipped out an important detail somewhere. Yeah, exactly. We could use a difference layer in Photoshop. How am I doing on health? I'm fine. Wait. Hey! We have a grail now. Because we didn't go through the door. Of course. Oh, okay. Okay. That's big. Huh. So, the act of going through the door is what does it, which makes sense because we need to thread our way through hell going through the right assortment of doors. But now, as long as we can show up via the warp. Huh. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so imagine, if you will, you're designing an area and you can't use your warp if you come in through the front door. And so you spend all this time finding the checkpoint so that you can come in via warping. Not having gone through the door, you still have your grail, right? However, the puzzle where you need to walk through all of the doors in the correct order might still necessitate us coming through the front door. Because I don't know if we can actually make it back. Ooh, let's find out. At the bottom of this area, there's a doorway that's normally closed. I wonder if it'll take us to the bottom of the ice cream cone. Because I wonder if it's going through it that closes it, you know? I already warped once without realizing it. All right, let's see. Down we go. Look at that, it's open. Dang, okay. But now if I go through this, will it take my grail or will it take my claw? Neither. Okay. Coward's move, not dropping me in Icefire Treetop. Okay. I'm realizing that my understanding of all of these areas is wrong in almost all ways. But the good news is we can go up here now, right? Because we've got our claws. Where's my little to-do list? So we got some names in hell. We'll get some more. We're going to check that door. We did the $1 thing. We're going to check on dissonance later. And we're going to see about the key fairy. Yeah, okay. Every time. Get down here. Now, which way do we have to go? Either way. Either way is fine. Can't scan this purple liquid, huh? Okay. I think it is just safe to go to the other side, right? Unless I mean, it sort of looks like the ground's going to fall away from underneath me and I'm going to land on spikes, but I don't see any spikes immediately underneath me, so I think we're in the clear. Okay, I think we might have known about that actually. Actually, is this also smashable? Yes. Good, good, good. That's a slope. Yeah, it's a good idea. I'm not really sure how much it covered. Like, hey, Bubby, how's it going? Just like that? Okay. Perfect. Okay. don't think there's anything else we... Yeah, we can safely go over here. And then make sure we scan. Huh. Is that also missing something? Oh, that's the squiggle on the right-hand side. Okie dokie. That's this one. Okay. And what is this room called? Yomotsu Hirosaka. Feeling good. How about you? I'm doing pretty well. Mentioned earlier, I'm noodling around on this silly little Godot project and like getting into it. Like I'm starting to feel how the engine works, or like coming to appreciate the bits that are like it's quite snappy. It's got VS Code integrations for if you just want to use an external editor. It's good. Oh, did I do it wrong? Oh yes, I did. Typo. Thank you. Can you imagine what this map would look like if it wasn't for all of you? Just like letting me know when I'm being stupid, making mistakes. I appreciate you greatly for this and much more. Okay, so that, and we want to illustrate this. Yeah, the two little kiki legs. And then we'll say that this is let's not go through that door, even though we do have a golden gleaming wrist guard, however, or I suspect we do. So it's possible that if we go through that, we'll make progress and go to another good new area or something. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder. It makes me wonder, like, are there more areas to hell? Like, are we going to go through the correct door and end up in a new area? Or is it more like we need to go through the doors in the correct order, and when you go through a door in the correct order, it takes you to one of the two parts. Like, we'll come out of a different door on another side or something like that. Doom, gloom, and boom. Encant at the colossal dragon's neck. Heaven and earth grind fire, and wind flow into the sea. How words will lead you into the infernal fiend's jaw. Those words will lead you into the infernal fiend's jaw. Okay. We're Marduking it. What is it to grind fire? Oh, did I? Gotta get that grind mantra first. Ah, okie dokie. Are we actually safe here? I think we might be safe here. Now, that platform right in front of us does not look safe, if you ask me. Yeah, we seem to be sort of in the clear, surprisingly. Do all of the dragon gates have glowing green eyes, or is it just this one, I wonder? I haven't noticed that before. Wait, how do we do? No, we do it. Yeah, we do it like this. They are not glowing green anymore. Yeah, they were for a second there. Well, hold on. Let's observe. Red eyes. Is it like a timing thing? You gotta wait till the eyes are green before you go through? And I just haven't noticed. I mean, they were definitely green, and then they weren't. And then I'm pretty sure I saw them be green again. Yeah, look. Hey. Huh. Something fishy going on here. Green. Huh. Okay. Green snake. That's the only instance of green. Eyes. 9 eyes. Interesting. Oh, I didn't put this tablet on there. And also there's a doorway. Man, if that ends up being useful or important rather, and all of these have glowing green bits, we might need to go and redraw these doorways to incorporate the dragon if it's that important. Okay. That's another one of the little loopy-loop ones. And do we know what the... Yeah, I think this one also probably takes us back to Ice Cream Cone. The last gate to hell. Where the scythe... Hey, we want a scythe. Death God. Aw. His scythe afflicts death upon those who retire along the path. Hey, Mikan. Yeah, why can't I just... Why am I always denied my scythe? Is it so much to ask? Hey, Ruby. Because you need to sow things first in order to reap them later. Only then do you get your scythe. I guess so, huh? We have to sow our seeds first. It's so funny that like scythe to me is so automatically like a symbol of death or a weapon or something, but really it's just the delicious way to get grain. If we retire along the path, we're going to get scythed. Okay, and is this room called the same as the room that was next to it? Yes. I'm really surprised these aren't collapsing it from underneath us. I had to check. Nothing here? No? Oh, that is a wall. Okay, well, if I had to choose between these two doors, well, first of all, is it different? Let's go through it when the eyes are green. Let's see what happens. What? No, but, okay. I'm not now. Okay, fine. Oh shit, it's fake Lumisa. I know about these. They're called doppelgangers. It's fake, but also like real. Kill it, and you'll die too. Wonder if it has any weaknesses. Holy shit. This is so cool. What the fuck am I supposed to do? So I can't kill it or I'll die too. Does it have any weaknesses? What am I weak to? I'm weak to going through the wrong door, maybe. Okay. Nobody panic. Let's jump and see if we can get that Nintendo tape. Wait, what is... It's like a ghostly... Oh no, I'm the real one on the left, and the additive apparition is on the right. I also have Thor's hammer. And we can't... Is the Nintendo tape not real? Okay. Can I walk through you? Yes. Okay. That's so cool. All right. Well, let's... This seems to be an isolated area, so let's do it here. 4 Lumisas. Hey, Common And Gibbon, hello. Okay. Hey, yeah, I'm still working on that one. Oh yeah, we could check the map, see if there's anything. We do not appear to be on any of those. As far as I can tell. So I wonder if that this room is very green. I wonder if it's because we went through when the lights were green. Maybe that's what it meant by the fake gate holds a secret. Okay, the fact that there's a 4 here makes me think that we're definitely not supposed to be here yet. Or that rather... Wait, is that a 4? I think that's a 4. Like, we might have more exploring to do elsewhere in Eglana. How do we know that we're not fake Lamisa? Where? Oh, that's what you're talking about. The trans flag. This here, yeah. We can do better. There we go. Hooray! Okay. Winner gets to be the real Lumisa. Oh no. So we can't scan this anymore. Can we scan each other? That's just the seal. This will show the chest. Okay. What? Oh, those were the spikes. There is something down here. Can we work together? Yeah, there's something twinkling down there in a sort of like bring a fairy sort of way, if you ask me. Oops. Okay, well, we can't leave these doors. And I don't dare attack one another. Can we go through the door? Of course. Now, did she come with me? She didn't. Dang. We're finally home again. Okay, well, let's go slurp it up. And I'm going to take a little break. And we'll be back and we'll see if we can figure out what we're supposed to do here. I'm having a great time in hell. I'm waiting for the ripcord to be pulled where someone's like, listen, do something else. You're not supposed to be here. There's a bunch of other items you need to get first. You don't even have the cog yet or the lamp of time or whatever. But for now, we're going to keep plowing through hell. Now, why would you do that? Because you care about my happiness, right? Anyway, I'll be back in just a sec. Frothaboa. Frothaboa. Followed me 1 minute ago. Thank you. Okay. It's La-Mulana time. What is this? I have no idea. Anyway. Hey, Turtle. How's it going? Where were we? The surface. And what we were going to do next? Man, I totally lost the thread. Did we go? We went through this door, right? No, we didn't. Right, of course. Blah. We found our doppelganger. Right. I sort of, on a whim, went through this one because it was. Hey, I wonder if this symbol is supposed to be like duplicate, doppelganger. You know, sort of like Ouroboros looking thing. Well, I guess some science needs to be done. Gonna put these here to remind myself about that. Great. So I'm going to see if my brain will let me concentrate on this one task for long enough to get it done, which is, whoops, to fall all the way down here and try going through that door. Whatever. Man, knife actually good? Maybe not. Here's what I want to try to do. Yeah, look at that. Good shit. That's good news. That means that we figured something out. That means going through the doorway when the eyes are green is in fact important. And that means that maybe this door can take us somewhere. I mean, it probably takes us to the same place. Probably takes us to, who's it? Doppelganger's home. Man, there's all kinds of stuff we don't know in here. Oh, whoops. This is bad, actually. I accidentally didn't move our notes layer. There we go. That'll do. Okay. Great. So this, I don't think is a puzzle anymore. We went this way. We went through this door. We went through this door. These are still important, but they're not like pending question marks. So now the next thing I want to do is I want to see if any of these other gates also... oh, no, you're right. We didn't. Yeah, we haven't gone through this one yet. We need to Well, hold on. Can we speculate where that one might take us? Let me see here. Because that one is the bracelet, which we do have. And have we found another one of those? Yeah, I wonder if that'll take us here. Interesting. Hold on. Glove of Power is definitely Glove of Power. Why is it taking... Why is it taking our Grapple Claw? Weird. Something fishy's going on here. I don't understand what's going on exactly. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the Eternal Prison, and we're going to go to the bottom to see... Okay, first of all, let's see if this one has green eyes ever. Yeah, okay, cool. Combustible gas. I wonder... Exactly the wrong direction. Can we hurt each other? Yeah. Yeah, you don't have an egg. You also probably can't Marduk either. Different egg. Okay, well that's good to know. So we know this one also has green eye potential. Oh, evaporated. Whoopsie daisy. Oopsie. Just let me get down here. So you just have red eyes with gentle blue glow. See if this does anything different. If it's doing something distinctive, I can't notice it. It just looks like whitish, bluish glow. Like maybe they're out of sync? Okay. The door up top is our next target, I guess. So, not all doors have green options. It's only the doppel doors that let you go meet your mirror self. And this is a doppel door. And the one just beneath the checkpoint is. Wouldn't you be? This bit looks like it's smiling? Yeah. Right. Before we know the exact nature of the doors and how they behave, adding notes about, go through when the eyes are green is going to be somewhat speculative. So is this going to take us back to the beginning? Yes. And now we lose our chalice. Okay. What? I didn't know we could go through here. Look at that. This changes everything. This did not change anything. This is exactly the sort of thing. Like there is a puzzle in Eternal Prison. If it exists, I'm going to be so happy because it's going to be, we need to like plot a route. And at some point we're going to be like, it's impossible. Once you're down here, you can't get out. Oh, there has to be some little thing that you can crawl through. And lo and behold, there is. Like, it's got to have to do with like figuring, like, I've mentioned this before, like plotting a course through an area. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Like, what if we go through the lava pool one now? What does it take from us next? Will it just take... No. Yeah, I don't understand the ordering thing yet. And then grapple claw again. Makes sense. Okay. We can't use the grail. There's no little twinkle down here, is there? No. We've already tried everything here. Like, caltrops. No. Okie dokie. Okay, so theoretically then, like I don't think we've done this in the right order, but we've lost a couple of items. What if we went through the one in Chamber of Spikes now? No. Just ice fire again. Surprise, surprise. Terranost, yes. The cartographer's curse, doomed to use a map. Okay. I wonder how easy it is to manipulate fairies in this version of the game. And where might one obtain an easy fairy? So I feel like we did it in the past. I used to have a couple of them marked on the map with highlights, but when I realized they were not to-do items, I'll see if I can scan around and find one. That's pretty easy there. Just in Divine Fortress. Let's try that. It's not near an edge, though, which might be a problem. Let's see if there's something a little bit better. Why not, Doric? Why not? This one might be better. We should go say hi to Mulbrook anyway. We make you spontaneously combust? All right. We don't want that. What's up, Mulbrook? Pink wavy barrier? What are you talking about? Is that even a thing? It sounds so cute. According to these materials, there are clothes that will protect you, like clothes that let you move up through the sky. Anyway, these clothes protect you from lots of stuff. Okay, so let's maybe... These, when we did our find, it probably opened all of these up. Mulbrook. Clothes to let you go through pink wavy barrier. Oh, did she yawn? Do it again. Toe wiggle. Eating something. Oh. Flumph. Protect at all costs. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Although, let's see. Key Fairy. I don't remember what it looked like, but I think it is blue. We might have some notes here. No, I guess not. That's fine. Okay, the timing's kind of tight there, so... Blue? No, that's an attack fairy. What am I trying to do? Still sleeping? I like to relax. For getting around, I like using trains and vroom vrooms. There are ruins all over the world, but the outside world has so many things to ride in. But one thing, I just can't do airplanes. Hee hee hee. Are you talking in your sleep, maybe? Okay, so if pink is attack, or no, pink is heal, blue is attack, is green the one that we want then? Oh, that's the one that we want. Okay. Search. Wait, no. Wait, is this the treasure fairy? Do we have all 4 fairies now? Huh. Okay, let's actually take this down then. Somewhere. Okay, so it's sort of like a pinkish, orangey sort of one, right? Oh, I did, yeah. Fair, I-E. What the fuck is wrong with my brain? Fairies. Right? Is that right? Oh, goodness. Does that look right? Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then there's the blue one. And then there's a sort of like teal green one. Did I say, hey, listen? Okay. One more time, Mulbrook. Oh, I refilled my health. I really shouldn't have. There's usually an underground. Yeah, I think we've seen that one before. The Fair Shore. Haha. Okay, so none of those then. So not that. And let's... There's sort of like goldish orange elements to it. And they're actually really more like a pink. And that's just, yeah, straight blue or like medium blue. And that's green. Ah, it's purple. Okay. and it's sort of like a boxy sort of effect. Why did I write purple? Why am I like this? Why? Oh, goodness. Yeah, you know, but have you ever heard of a Stroop test? This is a little bit like a Stroop test, except for streamers. Secret, they're called, right? Or secret or key. All right. Two key fairies. No? I really thought this would be something down here, but I guess maybe the walrus opens it up. Okay, fine. We might still have time, actually. I think the key fairy doesn't last that long, though. So, I think this might be like a thing that just tells you where a secret is, and I need to get like bombs or some shit. Well, I don't have bombs yet. Yeah, it's definitely a thing. Okay. Certainly hope not. I think it is, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Skipper. So I think the mystery of Blinkjandabol's doorway is that if you go through one of the Doppeldoors, when it's timed incorrectly, you end up over here. We experimented with the Secrets Fairy a little bit. We went and we got, we did this and went and found a Secrets Fairy and just did not make any progress with it. I thought maybe the thing down here had something to do with a fairy, but I think the walrus maybe opens it up and there's a different thing underneath there. But who knows? Oh, you know what it probably is? It's probably for a seal that I already have. It's probably for like 3 or something like that. I think I have 3. Yeah. Because I think they twinkle once you have the appropriate seal. So that might be what's going on. Okay. Let's see here. Did we get a bunch of names? Got a bunch of names in hell. We checked the doors. We did the $1 thing. We experimented a little bit with the key fairy. I feel like we could probably take her to other places. But I kind of want to check in on dissonance. Like maybe we go to Kujata. Like, I don't know if Kujata was like the source of the dissonance or whatever, but maybe that's the main way to get in. Also, can we... Yeah, we can get in from just the bottom of a Newfin now. We actually do need to jump down there, I think. And then down this way. We've also got a mantra we can shout, I think, right? Or did I went the wrong way again? God damn it. What is this? Ah! Is this a crush? Yeah, I was gonna say that's a crush. I was like, what's this cool thing? Wait a second. Like, look how enticing that is. You know there's something there you want. And that's a mimic, right? Oops. So no dissonance here. Hip. Aquatic dissonance. I guess I could have come in this way too. That would probably be easier. Yeah, is this going to have to do with like understanding the lore? I have to figure out where the dissonance is stored in each of these realms. Yeah, it's already been pushed, of course. Okay. It's been so long since we've been here. There's so many memories. You know what we should do now that we've rescued all the fairies? Is we should go talk to Fairy Friend. The wars among the various races have been raging for tens of thousands of years, and mutual understanding between the fighting factions will never be achieved. Do we already have this? No, I don't have this. And mutual, not multiple. Holy shit. Jolly Flying Man, that's awesome. Can you send me a picture of that? I would like to see, because I know Oth was interested in getting that as well. Okay, nice. Is that all we get? Okay. Yeah. The bad vibes. Okay. What was the other thing we were supposed to do? We were supposed to yell. Encant the colossal dragon's neck, heaven, earth, fire, wind, and sea. I think we have all of those, right? Do we have wind? Yeah. Heaven, earth, fire, wind, sea. Everything but sun and moon. Okay. I would like to then go to what I believe to be the Colossal Dragon's Neck, which I think is perhaps this, the Titan's Gravestone. We'll top up a little bit here and then go on over. The right way? Yeah. Take the right-hand one. Yeah, we did. Got anything new for us? No. Guess we could actually. Oh no, I guess we already got that money. All right. Is this? A dragon's neck? I guess no. Did I do it right? Heaven, earth, fire, wind, sea, infernal fiend's jaw. Do I need to stand by its face? No. But there is the other thing, which is we could go to Ice Fire and see if maybe that's what it's talking about. Clear Tonic? I don't think so. That name does not ring a bell to me. This does not seem to be doing what we want. No. Okay, then. What is a wedgehead? Now, there are some other things that are referred to as infernal. Bless you and your patience for my menuing. Close to the golden path. Exciting. Biting a colossal dragon's neck. The infernal fiend bites into the neck of the colossal dragon, thus binding the two together. There is the belly of the crawling infernal fiend, but I think that might be something that we've already done. Yeah. Ah, Joey, yeah. Well, just wait long enough and maybe you'll forget. The twins protect a beast's jaw. I mean, I don't think this was a jaw at all. And it certainly doesn't have anything to do with a dragon. Yeah, I don't know. Hall of Malice has a bunch of weird little guys, though. Any of these look like someone who's a colossal dragon? No? No, but I was aware of like La-Mulana Classic, and I think sort of how it worked there, but like obviously didn't know any details. But like I admired it from afar, not knowing the ins and outs of it. It's not this guy. This isn't a colossal dragon. Boip, boip. Oh, I really should have healed up, huh? I forget why I was coming here. Oh, yeah. Hang out with this bad boy. Okay. How goes the two? Fornia, hello. It's going good. We got, I don't know. I feel like I want a little treat, you know? And I wonder if I should do what Mir suggested a while ago, which is just take a look at your notes, figure out what you have and haven't used yet. Yeah, so I wonder what I should be doing here. If I should be looking through my notes, or if I should just be bumbling around, or if there's something on my to-do list that I forgot about. I mean, we sort of checked for dissonance. Don't know where else dissonance would be. I think it's a rhetorical question for now. End, wind, eternity, night, eternity. Did we find a place called the Duat Room? I don't think so. We should go talk to Orpheus. Where does Orpheus live? Heaven's Labyrinth. And you are up and to the left. It's orphan time. Eh. Orpheus, guess who I found? Nothing? I feel like of all the things that would be worthwhile to respond to, okay, well, never mind then. Your wife is a rock, and I feel like you're leaving out the part where it's your fault, right? Oh, sacred computer, please tell me things. No, I know all those things. Okay, this is just set dressing, I guess. You know, that reminds me, though, in this part of hell, there was a thing we could, like, kind of, sort of push. Oops. Anybody think Corridor of Blood sort of has a 999 VLR vibe to its music? A little bit, right? Whip, whip. We're supposed to be going up. Yep. Did I fuck it? No, not fully. Hey, Nettie. What's up? Yep. Is it possible? I may be super overthinking this. Golden gleaming wrist guard. It sort of goes on your wrist, like if you look at the portrait over there. I'm gonna assume that I was just wrong this whole time, and it would make way more sense for this to be grapple claw. It's a weird way to be like, it's gold and gleaming, and it goes on your wrist. That's a bracelet, not this. What is going on here? We can jump across this way. For what reason, I don't know. Oh yeah, Don't Look Back by Terry Kavanaugh. Yeah, that's is that Orpheus and Eurydice, or Lot and his wife? Somebody turned into a pillar of salt or something. Whip, whip. Combustible gas. It's Orpheus, okay. This area is a little suspicious because, like, why? Terry's. Oh, hey, Anisep, do you know if in that bundle there was a game called, now I'm not going to be able to remember it, From a Distance, maybe? It's a 2-player game. I played it once at a show where 2 people played the game, but on different computers. Whip, whip. It is in that bundle. Okay, sweet. Because I saw and played that game like, God, like 12 years ago, more, I don't know. And haven't really seen it since. Oh, excellent. Yeah, if I should pick it up, I'll pick it up. I don't know if it's one of those things that's like, oh, it's important that you get it earlier because it adds something, blah, blah. Like, I don't know when a good time to tackle the DLC would be. Okay, so, like, I can't push it this way. Okay, so I need bombs, I betcha. Rolling shuriken, not gonna cut it. All right, get me out of here. I don't know. Like, Lameza is definitely a little chaos gremlin, but Lumisa seems too cool. You know, I bet you she just like throws on some shades and doesn't look back when, you know, the whole ruins explode. Well, I'm a little bit stumped. I'm sure there's something that can be done, but at this point, it's not clear to me if it is in hell, if it's in eternal prison, because Lumisa's mom is mom, obviously, because it's like it's asking us to have more items than we have. It's asking us to have seals that we don't have. It's asking us to maybe have a cape that lets us pass through laser beams. And we don't have that. So I wonder if we should pop the stack a little bit and start exploring somewhere else. Like what are some of our big outstanding things? I know we can go through the list and look for clues that we have not yet uncovered. Oh, I mean the stream is wrapping up. Well, it's not wrapping up, but yeah. Tell you what. Here's what we're gonna say. If the council is champing at the bit to be like, oh my God, why won't he just? Then I would take just the barest nudge, an area, a thing to consider, something like that. But if you have faith that it's just around the corner for me, for all of us, then don't worry about it. The council is an informal collection of people in the Author Blues La-Mulana fan club channel. You wish you're good enough to be a counselor? Only you can decide if you're a counselor. Oh shit, it's fake Lumisa. Yeah, okay, I'm going to throw that in my clipboard right now, Lily. The Council of Blowjob Brothers. Fraternus Falatus, whatever we called it. Oh yeah, what are we doing? I am willing to discount Hall of Malice because we don't have the cog. We got the axe. We got this skull. This is a big outlier for me. I think we need to come find. Oh, sorry, we're not looking at the wrong thing. We're not. We don't have the. It's like a vase or something that we need, maybe. Yeah, forget the order of operations, but it's like you need a vase to collect the lightning. Or no, you need someone that lets you direct Mjolnir or something like that, maybe. Plenty of stuff we don't know how to do in Eternal Chaos. Or Eternal Chaos? Endless? Hall of Malice, Endless Chaos, Eternal Chaos. I really should do a label for this one at some point, huh? Excessive Power, I think we need to do a Maximum Shout. Ancient Chaos, thank you, Dodecalope. Hello. That's annoying as well. How would we... Like, Secret Fairy? Oh, what if... Okay, I have a stupid idea. blue. Make sure I'm going the right way here. Oh, wait, no, I'm going the wrong way. I don't want Heaven's Labyrinth. I want one of these. Ancient Chaos. That's right. Fuck him up. Hit that switch. No. Hit the switch. Okay, never mind. You don't want to kill these guys? Void Lily. What? Okay. Am I being stupid? What could I it's not as simple as like you need grapple claw, right? These aren't shiny. And it's not like secret shiny on one side. Yeah, I really don't know. Quit it, Kara. I deserved it. Okay, never mind. I don't know what to do with that. We can't buy, well, no, we could buy Space Capstar if we had enough money, which we don't, but it's below the maximum. We could get this Nintendo tape at some point. That's a 4. Can't do that yet. I assume this requires time stop. I think we did this as well. We said sun and the moon altar appears. That's where we got the word for moon. Acquire the illuminating ring of power. That's talking about chakram, I think. Maybe. Council says no nudge. Okay, great. Thank you. The buried fortress thing. This is such a drag. How do I get there? How do I get there? Okay, that's fine. I'm happy. A couple, yeah, Calling Crow. I feel like... Have there been few... I feel like there were quite a few, like, what do you call it? Gate of Illusion nudges that I needed. I feel like there hasn't been quite the same density of hint requests here. Yeah, there was a Trunic hint for sure. Gnippa Hellier. Where's Gnippa Hellier? We don't have that. Okay. Okay, I think this is a puzzle we've already figured out, or a clue we've already used. Laser Squirrel remains. I don't think we've done any damage to Laser Squirrel. And the reason that we can't get it here is more streamlined and less roadblocky in a sense. Yeah, the La-Mulana 2 feels like more of a video game. La-Mulana 1 feels like this obtuse artifact, right? That like it looks great, but if you peel back the surface, you see that like MSX style, you know, just like puzzle box underneath it. Right, we can't get further into Shrine of the Frost Giants because we don't have the power of flame, I think. Maybe. Do we? Okay. Okay, I have an idea now. New cockamamie idea. You've been playing through Classic again? That's cool. I'd like to fire it up at some point. I actually occasionally, for the past little while, I've been booting up La-Mulana 1 on the Steam Deck and just being like, boop, boop, boop. And it's a good time. Okay. Mulbrook, tell me what to do. Rice ball bomb. Hee hee hee. Tremis, hello. I have played some Void Stranger, but I haven't gotten to the point. I have been led to believe that it is more than just a little grid puzzle game, and I haven't gotten to that point. So you agree it is not damageable. What? Can I? Okay. Am I? There's some sort of... Okay, but what does this mean for us? Do I need to try and push the block so it lands on you or something? You seem a lot more agile than me, Laser Squirrel. Ah, shit. Okay. Now we're cooking. Don't fully understand the pattern here, though. It's when you hit the wall that they drop. So I need to be underneath something. Okay. This is... Hold on. This is making my brain hurt. Finally? Okay. Yeah. Well, so far, giant blocks of ice have not been a thing that I've been able to interact with this in this way. But maybe I should go back and check with the other giant blocks of ice. So when it hits the wall, everything falls. Let me just puzzle this out a little bit. Let's see. If it hits the wall and it needs to land, so I need to be standing here when it hits the wall, and I then need to push it and it will fall down. Right? So this is the area that I'll be damaging, which means I need to wait for it to be traveling towards a wall at the bottom, and I need to be in the middle. Is that right? Because if the block is at the bottom or in the middle and it falls here, and so I'm on either side of it, I'm not going to be able to hit anything. right? And if the block is at the very, very bottom, then it... Yeah, okay. I mean, it's also possible that I don't wait for it to fall and I just get up to it at the top. Let's go. Like this. Okay. What happened? Oh. Hey, look at that. Progress. Where are we? Here, it's the disconnected one. I guess I just need to have faith in myself. So my plan was to take Kara with me to be like, have I just not found its weak spot? Because if she can fly up and hit it, then it's like, oh, the ridiculous hitboxes in this game strike again. And then accidentally bumbled into pushing it, I guess. And this lets us go up this way. Okay. Victory shall be bestowed upon ye who pushes the icebox. Right, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine with less hit points that would be really annoying. Fewer hit points, sorry. Striker, you came up with push the ice box. It's a good one. It's a good one. I'm sorry you didn't get to deploy it, but I'm glad that it all worked out. Go kill Laser Squirrel. Do you think that would have made me mad? Probably not. I feel like that would have been like, all right, good, a mission. I know it is possible. I just need to figure out how. That upper wall looks like maybe I could get past it. Or like hit it or something. Don't need to go to Icefire. Bad news. Go kill Laser Squirrel. Oh, yeah, that sounds miserable on hard mode. Who would do this to themselves? Okay, so what do we got here? We got 2 tablets. So this is either 2 distinct clues for 2 separate things, or they ran out of room on the first tablet and needed to go to the second. Tablet intentionally with blanket, yeah. Someone wrote that. Someone wrote that at some point. Someone at Microsoft, I think. And I wonder if they knew in that moment, how could they really, that would become like not even a meme, just like a cultural staple, you know, for decades to come. What do you think's in that urn? Is it going to be, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 weights worth of money? That wouldn't be too bad. Okay, we've got someone praying here, and this looks, dare I say, significant. I think that this is telling me don't crush your Nintendo tape. Tezcatlipoca. Ah. Finally, Laser Squirrel has a name. A demon known as the poison-emitting mirror. It looks like a jaguar with man-made wings, and is in fact an artificial life form with its entire body made of laser squirrel. Its chest is a well-polished mirror from which it spreads poison. Its obsidian body is very hard and cannot be... Sorry, its laser squirrel body is very hard and cannot be scathed by human weapons. Ah, yeah, look at that. Now kiss. All the way back up here. The Veda texts constitute a belief system. One belief is that when we reach death, we will return to water. Do we have room for these in here? Maybe. I guess I really should have looked at the other tablet before deciding this is where this one was going to go. The Destiny tablet is the proof of dominion handed down by the Sky People. The Anunnaki Lord Anu set the fierce beast Anzu to guard it. This is an interesting, maybe Rosetta Stone here that I'm going to take. I don't know if this is actually useful, but I just want to take it down here. Green is item, maybe. Anunnaki is civilization, group of people. Red, sorry, Anunnaki. Cyan, and red is named character, or like individual. Listen. Hey, listen. I got that dum-dum brain. The Stroop test. Okay, well, the obvious thing is we need to make them kiss. What if we kissed inside the pillar? Oh, yeah, if you fall into it, of course. Huh. Okay, well, this might be a puzzle for another day, but let's blow through a bunch of weights to see what's in this pot. I bet you it's money. 1, 2, 3. Fake plinth. Hole drops you into ice fire. A chakram. And this one, I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do it. I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen, and I don't want to fight that thing again. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Well, that's some good La-Mulana, folks. Let's go heal up here and quickly note that we have another chakram, which the thing is that the chakram are so hard to use because they're so rare, right? And you don't want to lose them. Oh, and this guy, right. Here, I'll leave this empty. And we'll fill that in later. And on Thursday, I'll say to myself, what were we even doing? And then I'll look at the map and I'll be like, oh yeah, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Come on, Photoshop, you can do it. You have one job. Okay. Let's go save. Egrets, that's beautiful. Okay. That was fun. Yeah, we'll see y'all next time. We'll see you on Thursday. What was our raid message, Lily? Do you want to throw that in there again if you're still around? I might have it here in my previous clipboard. Oh shit, it's fake Lumiza. Thank you. Yeah, let's do that. Presumably, Author J Blues is playing some ridiculous Nintendo Wii games, I'm going to assume. Super Mario World Random Revolution. Never heard of it. Let's hop on in and say hello. There's a Trans Week of Visibility raid train going on right now. Hold on, cancel. What is the... we can go say hi to Author Blues if you like. Am I supposed to be raiding a trans streamer? Is that the idea? Andrew Schultes used unraid. It looks like it's Super Mario World meets Metal Slug, maybe? Closing ceremonies. The train is at? I don't exactly know how that works. I don't know how that works. Well, I'll stick with what I know. And we will see you all on authors figuring out what quill. Oh, I see. The questionable level design contest. Okay, understood. Yeah, all right. Take care, everybody. We'll see you on Thursday. And yeah, take care. Thank you so much for a wonderful time. Bye-bye.